Yeah, I remember my young days. A lot of girls love their ass slap with oil on it. I'll tell you what. It's called oil slap.
What's an oil slap?
I just got baby oil in her ass and you slap it.
How does that work out?
So how you and Sacco doing over there today?
Oh, what is this bullshit you put next to me?
Well, you notice it's not next to me.
How dare you?
I love that. How dare you? She's such a good girl.
What is this fucking
You know what I like?
rag doing by me?
You know what I'd like to find out if she shaves her pussy yet. How dare you?
Don't say that.
Oh, we'll get banned again?
Isn't she still under 18?
No, I think she's over 18 now. How dare you? Yeah, I think she's over. You know what? Okay. I retract that. I really don't know. I don't know. But the how dare you is so good.
I know, it is a good audio.
She's like a professional.
Yep.
It's like the Hollywood Globes are coming up. You ready to go?
What the fuck is that? What are you talking about?
I have no idea.
Show?
I just saw an advertisement on TV. The Hollywood Globes, huh?
An award show?
Yeah, where they award themselves, pat themselves on the back like jackass. It's like, you're such a good actor.
Fuck them.
It's like, no, it's not that you're a good actor, but the problem they have is simple. My dad and my mom run the company, so, of course they're going to say they're a good actor. They're so full of shit. It's almost like Hollywood, to be exact, it's like the mob.
No.
Yes, it is.
The mob has morals and values, and it has something that they go by.
Wow, I do.
Hollywood is sick and perverted.
I do agree, which you're right, because they take women and they extract.
It's evil. They're run by Satanists.
Did you hear the latest thing I heard in the news?
I didn't hear the latest thing. I don't know, maybe I have. I don't know. But what's the latest thing that you heard in the news?
What's that stuff you shoot in your face to keep
Botox.
Botox. I heard that semen works better.
I also heard that they're using. I think Sandra Bullock was talking about it on the Ellen show.
She was using semen.
Another evil show. But no, she was using fucking. Like it was some kind of like special cream that helped keep your skin youthful.
Yeah.
But
it's called cum.
No, it's sicker than that.
It's sicker than that. Oh, don't tell me. Wait. I seen it on Ridiculousness. This is where the girl sits in there with cow shit, a whole tub of cow crap.
It's sicker than that.
Really sick, huh? Cow crap, cow pee? Worse.
It's made out of fucking foreskins.
Fuck. Wow, you have. This is the first time in my life that you have stumped me. It's like rub foreskins on your face.
How sick is that? That's fucking sick.
So what you're saying is that the girl needs to find a guy that's not circumcised so they can rub foreskin on their face.
No, they use like fucking foreskins from babies that have been circumcised or whatever. And they make some kind of concoction.
And this is Sandra Bullock doing that.
Yeah. Sick fucking bitch.
Oh my God. That even beats the fucking follow the worm so you get cum on her face.
What you're doing is fucking playful and
normal. What? That's normal.
I wouldn't go that far. But
what do you say, Sacco? Sacco's not talking right now.
How do you put this dusty ass, dirty, fucking stanky ass sock near me?
You notice it's not near me. So
I didn't put it up.
So you're saying Sandra Bullock is like Cindy Crawford, and she's rubbing foreskin on her face to keep her face looking good.
Yes, but what does Cindy Crawford have to do with this?
Oh, she's beautiful.
And?
I don't think she's rubbing foreskin on her face to get good looking. Still,
who knows?
50 or 60, whatever.
Who knows with these fucking crazy motherfuckers? These Hollywood people are sick in the head. They are fucking sick.
Right. I told you, I saw a chick on Ridiculous, and they showed a picture of her. She's sitting in cow dung up to her neck or chin, bottom of her chin, and she's sitting in cow shit. And she says, this rejuvenates your skin. And she's 20 or 25. It's like, who the hell, let me get this right. Who the hell works on a farm and would want to do like a cannonball in the cow shit? Who the hell does that?
This is who does it.
Stop it. Get some help.
Somebody needs some fucking mental help.
And on top of sitting in the cow shit, she's rubbing it on her face and forehead. And
These people are fucking sick.
oh, you ain't lying. It's sick. It's like, oh, take out the pores and make your skin rejuvenate and look good. It's like, this, I have to admit, has to be something like, they probably all can get porn jobs.
Emotional damage.
They can definitely get porn jobs like, hey, let me pee in your mouth and shit on your face.
Have you ever seen Two Girls, One Cup?
Do what?
Have you ever seen Two Girls, One Cup?
What the hell is that? Well, this sounds like it's going to be really good.
I should show it for. No, it is one of the sickest fucking things you'll ever see in your life.
What did they do?
It literally makes you want to throw up. Like,
what did they do?
I borderline throw up.
What did they do? Do feces in each other's mouths or something?
Yeah.
Are you sick?
No, they have a cup. There's two girls, and they're pretty hot. They have a cup. This video went viral. So, wildly viral on the internet.
Wait, so we got 210 pounders, 150
no,
pounders.
these are pretty hot chicks.
That's what I'm saying.
No, like 120 pounders, 130 pounders. Like, they're pretty hot.
That's pretty big for yellow tuna. But go ahead. That's a fish. Emotional damage. I threw him off his own subject. So the girl shits in a cup and gives it to her friend to drink it.
They don't show that. I'm pretty sure they didn't show him actually shit in the cup. But the cup, I think the video starts off with the cup is already full of shit. They take it, they start eating it, they start smearing on themselves, feeding it to each other.
Oh, Jesus.
It is fucking sick.
And you're
this is what I said.
Wait.
This is what I said.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
That's what I was. And you were yelling at me because I walked into my friend in a business office. He's watching a horse do a chick.
Let's tell the truth. The truth shall set you free.
I hope so, because fucking some chick smell.
Your friend is really you.
No, it wasn't me.
You like horse porn.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
I have to admit, I've gotten 3 produce carts since I seen that.
What?
Well, the girl's on the produce cart while the horse is fucking her.
What do you mean you've gotten 3? You own 3 produce carts now?
Yeah, I got 3 produce carts so I can get the girl to do the horse. You got to slide underneath the fucker.
Why are you fucking...
You're the one that brought up this fucking women are eating crap.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Unbelievable. I'll tell you what, if that's what you've seen on the websites, women eating fucking dogs.
I'm flabbergasted.
I don't know.
I'm flabbergasted.
I don't even know what to say about that.
What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with these girls?
You aren't no better.
They got emotional problems.
Emotional damage.
I mean, if you're a hot...
What do you have?
Wait, let me ask you this. If you're a hot-looking chick, right, to make money, I mean, I'm not involved in this. You're going to eat fucking human feces or horse feces or cow feces to make your skin look better? Are you insane?
I don't think that the 2 girls, 1 cup was anything about skincare.
One
it was
cup.
That's the name of the video, is 2 girls, 1 cup.
2 girls, 1 cup. We're sharing. This is like we're going out to fucking Kentucky Fried Chicken and get a fucking bucket. And it's like, hey, everybody dig in.
Yeah.
This is fucking sick.
I know.
Unbelievable sick. This is so sick. I'm going to take my glasses off. This is unfucking real.
I'm telling you. You know what else is unreal? A guy that buys fucking produce carts because he wants to make horse porn.
That's all bullshit anyway. Second of all,
I don't know.
it's
I have to check your shed now.
When I was young,
garage.
Listen, when I was young, I did do the mud sequence with my girlfriend.
You got to break this down. You can't just fucking throw that out there and don't explain what you mean.
You put mud on your face. It's actually some kind of mud.
Oh, you mean like a mud mask?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, that is...
It feels pretty cool because it's all it's drying up, and then all of a sudden you start picking it off your face. But anyway.
That is a little...
That's better.
I'm gay.
It's better than gay.
What's better than gay?
Them.
Super gay.
Super gay, them. You never had your penis fucking pulled back and taped to your asshole? You ever hear that term, fucking yourself? That's where I think they got it. Because if you have a long penis, you can actually do it probably.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
I will be honest with you. I've never done that. I'm just saying it is possible, probably.
No, the way you just said that, you said it like it's normal, and it's just like you've done it. Everybody does it, Ryan.
No, well, everybody does it.
No, I've never had my dick taped to my asshole. And whatever else you said, honestly, I stopped.
Why don't you go to that?
I stopped listening and tuned it out because
why don't you,
I didn't want.
Sacco, what do you got to say on this?
Emotional damage.
What about this? Call Paul the Drag or whatever it is called. RuPaul, whatever. Why is it called a fucking plant? RuPaul. That's a plant.
Rhubarb is a plant.
Right.
This is RuPaul.
Oh, so they changed one letter in it, and all of a sudden it's
that's a dude.
Which one?
It's a drag queen, RuPaul. It's a famous drag queen. But I guess the dude has his own TV show or whatever. But that was like his name. I'm guessing maybe his real name was Paul, and maybe they put the Ru on for the drag queen. I'm not sure on that, but I'm guessing. But that's the name of the drag queen is RuPaul. That's their name.
Well, maybe you should get involved with that.
What the fuck do I want to do with that?
What is wrong with you? You live by Rutgers. They got all those kind of people going on.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
There's a lot of mental illness going on in this world. You notice?
Yeah, I'm sitting next to some of it.
Where?
It's wearing a fucking girl's hat.
What? This ain't no girl's hat.
The only thing that's missing is a little fucking pink flower.
This is like
a little fucking pink bow on it. That is a girl's hat if I've ever seen one.
This is like Doctor Who. Sacco, what do you got to say about this crap?
Hey, you have a buckle on the front of your hat.
All right, I'll turn it around. There, you feel better?
I bet you that is actually the proper way to wear it now.
Probably is.
Buckle probably goes in the back, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, so what's this crap you got on? Gas, clutch, shift my ass, repeat.
It's a car thing.
Oh.
You get it? Gas.
Yeah.
Clutch.
Slam it.
Shift it.
Repeat.
Yeah, it's driving a stick.
Yeah, it's like having sex.
It's driving a stick.
Hey, well, there you go.
You ever, when you're laying in bed in the morning, you got your fucking morning wood, fucking play stick shift gears with your dick?
It's hard to get
You ever have a girl do that? Like just fucking around, just like screwing around, like use your fucking dick like it's a stick shift?
In her pussy, yeah.
No, just playing with it.
I've had them play with it a lot. What are you?
You ever be like a girl you're hooking up with or whatever you're in bed with? You ever have her just not like necessarily like trying to have sex, but just like sitting there, just playing with your dick,
of
just
course.
Like fiddling it, flicking it, just like
just like we do to them.
Just like messing around.
Of course, yeah.
Not necessarily like trying to get it hard to have sex, but just like pastime.
Well, you know what? Where I was in my lifetime, it was always hard.
I like that though.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah, it's like you ever have her play with your balls? Just like sit there and juggle them and twist it and just, fucking play with them?
You know that line I used to tell you?
What line?
Put the balls in.
What? Balls in where?
Put the balls in. Now, that's considered a good woman.
How dare you?
Now, is she able to swallow and then put the balls in?
You mean when she's giving you head?
Right. She's got the penis all the way down, and she's not choking because she's really good at what she's doing.
Well, because you're small.
And the famous line is, put the balls in. If she can get the balls in and
you got a circus freak on your hands.
And breathe.
You got a circus freak on your hands.
The only thing is you got to be really, really careful that she doesn't cough, sneeze, or you don't jerk. And I mean jerk is like in a movement because there goes your penis and your balls in one shot.
I'm not taking that risk.
I've never had that done, but I have put the balls in without the penis.
When you're giving a guy head?
No, when she's giving me.
Why are you gay?
I've had her put the balls in, and you still have to go by 1, 2.
You've had a girl do that?
What, my balls? Yeah, but you got to go by 1, 2.
And the dick at the same time.
No. I've never found.
I've had a girl like sucking my balls, but I never had a girl have my dick and balls at the same time in her mouth.
No, I didn't say dick. I said balls. I said you got to be real careful with them too.
Yeah, you got to be delicate.
Yeah, because it's like any
Or
movement.
if she sucks on him too hard, that could hurt.
Yeah, it's not only she sucks. If all of a sudden she sneezes or you jerk, there goes your nuts in one sack.
This is why I've never done roadhead.
Oh, well, that's an excitement.
One
job
pothole.
there. Yeah, one pot. You know what? I never thought I didn't.
One pothole, you're going to the hospital.
I had that done like several times, 3 or 4 times at least.
That's
or
a
5.
risky endeavor, especially in New Jersey with New Jersey roads.
Right.
There's potholes everywhere.
I did this California and Houston. There was
These
no
roads are a little
potholes.
better there.
Yeah, the
Quite a
roads
bit
are a lot.
better.
You know what? They got a better department down there.
No, what it really is it's because they don't have to deal with the cold weather. You know, the salt in the roads and all that bullshit. So the roads last longer.
No, she's just got to deal with the salty semen. And then she does like this, like, look, my skin looks way better now that I'm rubbing it all over.
You'd be like, I could give you a daily dose, babe.
Follow the worm.
I
Follow
could give
the
you
worm.
a daily dose.
Yeah. So what else you got going on today?
Unfucking real. So you were telling me a story.
I never tell stories. I tell the truth.
About getting pulled over with a Heineken.
Oh, that was in New Jersey.
Yeah, what happened?
I was heading to the casino.
Yeah?
I had like 3 or 4 beers before I left. It's like, I guess it's...
Before you left your house?
Yeah. Going down 287 in Edison.
Yeah?
It's about... it's probably 10, 11 o'clock.
In the morning or at night?
11 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
And I'm in the left lane drinking a Heineken. And...
While you're driving.
What?
While you're driving.
While I'm driving. And, well, it was, as I always called it, 2 for the road.
2 beers?
Yeah, I bring 2 with me. Anyway, because we're going to the casino, so it's 70 miles away, blah, blah, blah. Anyway,
It's like an hour and a half drive.
no, it's like an hour, 10 minutes doing 70, 80. Anyway, so I'm doing...
You're fucking doing 15 over the limit with a beer in your hand?
Right. Oh, yeah. And then I realized...
In the fast lane, too.
In the left lane. And then I realized, it's like, you know what? This is stupid.
Yep.
Slow down. Get in
move
the right
over.
lane. You got an alcohol beverage
Blend
open.
in with traffic. Don't
Yeah.
stand out.
So there was pretty heavy traffic at that time, whatever. You know, it was a regular work day. So I'm trying to move over, and this other car, which is a state trooper, or Edison state trooper, and he's...
Edison isn't state
Yeah,
trooper. That's a township police.
Okay, I don't know what he was, honestly. So he's got black windows, all that crap, and I didn't even notice him. And I got my blinker on to move over, and he's just squeezing me out. So eventually, when he...
Did you know it was a cop, or you just saw it was somebody
I
tailgating?
had no idea it was a cop.
So at first you just thought it was somebody tailgating.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so eventually I just squeezed him out of the car he was tailgating.
Oh, no, so he was tailgating somebody else next to you.
Right.
He was in the middle lane?
And, yeah.
All right.
Right. I'm trying to get over, and he wouldn't fucking get out
Give
of the
you
way.
room. He won't give you room.
And so...
So you're like, fuck it, I'm cutting this dude off. He's being a dick anyway.
Right.
All right.
Fucking he lays on the horn. I fucking throw up the middle finger like, fuck you, asshole.
So you cut the cop off. You flip him off, and you're speeding with a fucking open beer that you're drinking.
At the same time. And I tell you what, and then he's tailgating me, and I flip him off again, and then you won't believe what he did next. Take a wild guess what the fucking jackass did.
At that point, he's putting his lights on.
That's what he did. Fucking asshole. So, first thing comes to my mind.
You couldn't tell it was a cop who was next to you.
No, it was an unmarked.
But you couldn't tell it could have been a cop because of the type of car.
I'm paying attention to the road. I was not paying. I'm paying attention to the car lengths.
You're paying attention enough to flip him off.
Yeah, I did do that. I was like, fuck you. Flip.
Did you put your arm out the window, or was it like through
No,
the
in the
glass?
mirror. In the mirror. Like, fuck you. Next thing you know, fucking lights come on. I was like, son of a bitch.
And he said,
Gotcha, bitch.
That's what he yeah. So I take my beer and I fucking throw it in the back seat. You know, of course he's gonna find it.
and
Of course
spills
I smell
everywhere.
like beer anyway.
and now the whole car smells like beer because you just spilled it in your back seat.
So obviously and I don't think he knew that I was drinking.
He just knew that you cut him off and flipped him off.
Yeah, he knew. Oh yeah, he definitely knew that.
And he knew you were speeding because he knew how fast he was going.
Right. So obviously the car he was following.
That's what he was probably tailgating because he was trying to read the license plate.
Yeah,
He was probably like freaking getting ready to pull that dude over.
And so next thing you know, he fucking flips the lights on, pulls me the fuck over. I was like, And we're doing 60, 70, and we're talking real fast pullover here. I mean, we're talking.
Like you went over quickly, you mean?
Yeah, very quickly. I mean, because he covered the lanes to get me off.
Okay, yeah, his lights on, so people were.
And then he hits the loud, and the lights are going on. It's like, I'm fucked. Here goes my casino day. Fucking, it's like, son of a bitch. I didn't even get out of Edison. Now I'm driving from Ford's. I'm like, fucking A, I can't believe this shit.
You didn't even get through one additional town yet.
I was like, hey, I'm going to make money. And this is what you're gonna pull me over, and he goes on the loudspeaker.
You didn't even travel one exit on the freeway yet.
I think I only did like 2 or 3.
Well, Edison only has 2 or 3 exits.
He gets on the loudspeaker. Turn your car off. Stay right here. Don't move.
Oh yeah, that's what you're gonna do.
And the lights are flashing. I'm like, I'm fucked. And then all of a sudden he pulls out right from behind me, and
because he was probably still after that other dude.
Yeah, whatever they did, I have no idea.
Or maybe they had warrants or something on their.
And you can see him in a distance, a half mile, 3/4 mile up. He has that car.
But he was past an exit. Did he get past an exit?
No. He has the car on the left side, like even with the next exit. He has that car on the left side already. And I'm looking, I'm going like this, tap my fingers. It's like, you know what? He's not behind me right now. I'm getting the fuck out of here. So I got off that exit. I took the theater road on the side, drove up 4 or 5 exits, got back on and kept going. It's like, and I was expecting to get a ticket in the mail as far as leaving the scene of
stop or something.
Stop and all that crap.
Maybe he didn't write your plate down. But now they have cameras in all the cop vehicles.
Yeah,
so, I mean,
we're talking a few years back, and I was like,
I was cameras in them.
I was expecting. It's like, and I told Mom, it's like, you might get a ticket in the mail. It's not mine. It's you're in the car. They don't know who the hell was driving.
Oh, he knows who flipped him off.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure. But I couldn't believe it. I got let go.
It wasn't an old lady.
I mean, he had me for a DUI, open container.
Well, you don't know if he saw the open container though.
No, I'm sure.
I mean, once if he actually got out and like had the windows down, he would have got you.
He would have said, "Hey, yeah, whose beer is that all spilt all over the floor on the back side?" You smell
like beer. I mean, if you've been drinking today,
it's like, no, it's only 10 o'clock. I don't drink till 2.
That was last night's beer, officer.
Yeah, that was the one of the good. Another time I got pulled over.
Yeah.
Coming from the casino in California down in I forget the name of the town, but it was like
whatever.
It was like there was Harrah's. I forget the name of the other casino. So I'm coming home from it on a weekend, and they got a roadblock set up, and so you're thinking it's like there's not many people drive these roads up in where the Indians live. I mean, because that's where they have
the reservations
and stuff. And I didn't even know they were allowed to even set them up.
These are more like rural country type of roads. This wasn't
exactly, but it was 2 lanes each way with a concrete
medium
concrete in the middle.
Yeah,
except for turning left or right when there's turns.
Right.
And I pull up, was like, and I already passed the turnoff because usually you got to have a turnoff when they set up their DUI checkpoints.
Yeah.
Of course, what they call them to make it really simple, it's like we're checking registration, insurance, and safety equipment. They don't call it a DUI. They call it, we're checking safety. This is a safety check.
Make sure your fucking paperwork's in order.
Right. And I'm driving up to it. I think I had a beer and I tossed it out.
At the window?
Out the window.
Yeah.
Heineken. The green bottle.
That seems to be bad luck for you when you're driving.
Yeah.
You should stop drinking Heinekens while you're driving. I mean, you should stop drinking while you're driving.
I think the only thing that happened on that stop was, thank you, Lord, was watching over me.
What happened?
They pulled 2-3 cars over in front of me, like, you over here, you over here, you over here. And I'm like, I'm sitting like.
So they were letting some cars just go by?
No.
Oh.
They were like, they were just like 1, 2, 3 cars. And then they let like 10, 15 cars go through. And I was in that.
That's what I'm saying. They were letting some cars go through.
Yeah. And I was in that.
Like you got in the middle of the pack that they let through?
Well, there was like one car in front of me. They made them pull over. And that's the next car. They go, all right, you guys all go through like 10 or 15. I was like,
you were right on the edge of being involved in the pullover group.
Yeah, I was like, it was amazing. I was like, holy fucking hell.
You must have been shitting bricks.
Again.
You must have been shitting bricks.
Now you know why I'm scared of roadblocks.
You must have been like, fuck, I just lost my shirt and tie at the casino. I'm pissed off. Now I'm going to fucking jail. Could this day get any fucking better?
And it was the holiday season.
And it was during the holidays too?
Again.
I mean, well, luckily you made it through, but
Yeah, that time. Yeah. You never got stopped on a roadblock?
I've never been through one, to be honest. No,
Well, obviously you don't go out enough.
I've gone out my day.
Well, hey, look at this.
I have learned my
Today's-
lesson because I had a couple buddies get DUIs.
Well, you got New Year's Eve coming up. Why don't you go out this weekend? Go get laid.
No, I do go
Go
out.
be happy.
I'm saying.
Go get some pussy.
I'm saying.
You shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up. I hope you die in a fire.
Oh, I missed that one.
I do go out, but I have learned my lesson because I had a few friends get DUIs and seeing what they had to go through and what the hell that causes. So I know when I go out drinking, especially if I'm going to have more than one or two.
Don't believe it's going to cost you 10 grand.
If I go out drinking, I either make sure there's somebody else driving,
Waitress.
I'm within walking distance, or I just pay up for the Uber, or I'm like crashing at a friend's house.
So
Especially on like big party
so
nights or big party
the
weekends.
only girls you have sex with is if they live 2 doors down. You said walking
I did have
distance.
sex with a girl I live like 3 or 4 doors down. I actually built her front porch.
That's dangerous.
Well, I mean, she didn't live there too long, so I only had to. It was a little bit. At one point, like she was coming. I was at a buddy's house hanging out. She was coming over. I had to fucking sneak out the back door and hop the fence to get away from her.
That sounds like your kind of girl.
It is, yes.
Fucking, you come home from work or out, and she's already in your bed or sitting in your living room with a fucking sword, and is like, it's about time you got home. I've been waiting here for 6 hours. Where the fuck have you been?
I didn't even want to hook up with this chick to begin with, to be honest. This is what happened. This is how it went
here
down.
we go. Here goes the story. Let's hear it.
So we were at an after party at my buddy's house after the bars or whatever. So like I am like obliterated. I am fucking shit faced. So I'm hanging out at their place, whatever. And then so a couple of them go hook up, a couple of them pass out. So I'm getting ready to leave, go home because I'm like, all right, it's done. So I'm freaking sitting there on the couch, and I started getting the fucking spins. I wanted nothing to do with hooking up a girl at that point because I am just not feeling well. So this bitch is all of a sudden, she's fucking all over me. She's hanging on me. She's kissing my neck.
Tonguing him.
Yeah. And I'm just like, I'm literally like fucking trying to, because like, I can't handle it at that point.
She's Frenching him, and he's ready. I gotta throw up.
Yes. I'm trying not to throw up. But like, I need to focus on not throwing up. And so, like,
she's got one leg over
your
your
shoulders. Push her off.
shoulders.
She is just like on top. She is like fucking spider monkey on me, just like fucking locked in.
What the hell kind of women you go out with?
So I ended up saying, I'm like, yeah, I gotta go fucking home because I wanted to go to sleep to try to sleep it off.
And so
then she fucking tags along. I mean, this is freaking next door anyway, but she fucking tags along.
Hear that? She tags along when he wants to get fucked.
No, I wanted to go home to sleep. I wanted to try to sleep it off.
All of a sudden, she showed up at your door.
No, I left and she left with me, like side by side, like holding onto my arm for dear life. Like I couldn't shake this bitch at all. There's no shaking this situation.
I couldn't shake the bitch because I had too much alcohol in my system.
Yeah, I mean, I was struggling to walk at that point. Like
well, that's why she was holding you.
I couldn't fucking do evasive maneuvers.
Evasive? Oh, you mean like Alan Harper?
Yeah, I couldn't be ducking, climbing out of windows and running through hedges and shit.
All of a sudden, you hear the lighter go click, click, and you think it's a gun, and you dive
behind
and roll.
cars and shit. I didn't have the capabilities of doing that much at that point.
So
she fucking comes
home. So
with
the end
me.
of the story is you did get laid.
Yeah, and so I banged her in the middle of the night. Like I slept for a couple hours, woke up and banged her. And
how'd you get rid of her?
I mean, in the morning she left. I mean, I banged her.
What do you
again.
mean? Wait. In the morning she left. I banged her twice, and she left, and she goes 2 houses down.
I think it was 3 or 4, but yeah.
Did she ever find you again?
Well, her friends were hooking up with my friends, so we ended up all hanging out like on a regular basis. So I ended up being stuck with her for a little while.
This is how the story goes.
I even at point blank at one point said, I'm like, I'm not fucking dealing with you no more. Leave me the fuck alone. Point blank, wouldn't leave me alone.
What a liar. Liar.
I'd be sitting out. I used to.
I'm gay.
Everyone.
Liar.
This is all truth.
This is the truth.
This is all truth. So I used to every once in a while I would sit like outside of
You fuck her in the ass?
Actually, that was the one I did.
Did you come out with shit on your dick?
No. That's the only girl that I ever did that.
You know, you should use a condom when you do a woman in the ass, too.
Okay.
He's like, okay, but that didn't happen, so I could have monkeypox.
I wasn't expecting all that. We were freaking, like, she put it in there. She just put it in there.
This is my kind of girl. So you're telling me.
She was a bit freaky, yes.
So you're telling me.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah.
You can't even put your foot on the floor because you're spinning.
Yeah.
And somehow your penis ended up in her ass.
No, not that night.
Another night.
Yeah, it's a different night.
Well, how many nights you do this, girl?
A bunch.
What's a bunch? Like 5 to 12?
Well, I would say
an equal dozen.
Maybe 10, 15.
So your penis
15,
in your lifetime has been in the ass a lot of times.
No. It was that one night with that one girl, that's the only time I ever did it.
You're fucking so
Not that I wouldn't ever do it again. But I'm just saying that's the only time it's happened.
Let me ask you another question. So if this girl you did in the ass, did she do you in the ass?
I've never been pegged.
Well, that's what you want to call it. I mean, of course, some people that hide these things call them different things. It's like,
are you sure about that?
And then you're going to say, it's like, well, I was drunk. I don't remember. I woke up and she was there.
Wrong.
How's this one? I woke up. She had a penis and tits.
Wrong.
Has that ever happened to you? Do you speak from experience? Do you speak from experience?
That's what happened to you. It was a dude with tits with a penis. It wasn't a chick with tits with a penis.
Wrong.
Yeah, I don't believe it. In fact, you live in that Hollywood system, don't you?
Is it a chick with a dick or a bitch or a... No, is it a chick with a dick or a dude with tits?
Well, according to Ted,
which way does it
dude
go?
with tits. I mean, it's a dude with tits with a dick.
No, do you call it a dude with tits or you say it's a chick with a dick?
I don't know what they call them. They're calling them now.
It's a dude with tits.
No, I think in the new transition of you...
I'm not talking about what they call it because they don't know which way is up anymore.
You, millenniums, and Zs and Xs call them thems. So I guess...
Wrong.
If you do a girl or a guy with tits, and they call it a girl with
Chick
a dick.
With a dick.
And if you do
Chicks
them,
with dicks.
Technically for all you G-Zenders and XY-Zenders and millenniums, it's okay because it's a girl or a guy, and I'm not gay.
Liar!
It's them.
How dare you?
So when you go home and you hang out with all your buddies, you go like, did you get laid? It's like, yeah, I did them. Who's them?
That's an orgy.
Yeah, I fucked him, he fucked me, and I'm happy, motherfucker. And then you go,
are you gay?
They go like, well, she had tits. She had nice tits.
Yeah, it's called a boob job. Have you ever had a chick with fake tits?
All the girls I've done have real tits.
I know why. When you were like in your heyday of like freaking in your hookup culture heyday,
they just started that.
It wasn't as popular yet.
Right.
Okay.
It was getting popular in the titty bars.
I gotta say, I've hooked up with 2 different girls with them. I gotta say, I liked them.
Little penises?
No, fake tits.
Oh, all right. The problem with the fake tits, they just hang out in the middle there, and they don't bounce, they don't sag.
They're fun. They're big and fun. I have big hands.
Yeah, that's the last guy said. You got big hands. I like that.
No, they're fun. It's better than a flat chick, and it's better than a chick that has like droopy boobs.
Well, you know what?
You ever hook up with a chick that fucking she tightens her freaking belt buckle and it clamps down on her nipples?
A belt buckle up on her tits?
I'm saying that her tits sag that much.
Oh, usually that means she already had a kid.
Or fucking 10.
According to women, once they have one kid,
if they breastfeed,
those children do a number on their tits.
Yeah, they do. That's why a lot of chicks, after they're done with having babies,
that's the Kardashians.
Job.
That's the Kardashians.
I'm not asking them shit. They're all, you know what they are?
Fake.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
They're fucked in the head.
How can a woman,
if you want to call them that,
have a big titties, waist side like the waist like 15 inches around, and then her ass is fucking 72 inches?
Do you know how?
Ah, money.
Plastic surgery, baby.
So
it's all fake.
Why don't
Joe.
they just get a plastic implant?
Did you ever see before pictures of them when they were younger, before they got all this money?
Yeah, they were just normal women.
Average looking. They weren't ugly, but they were kind of average looking.
Right. Well, you know how they all got famous, don't you?
Well, they started off because their father was the main, not the main. He was on the lawyer team. No, the main one was Johnny Cochran.
For OJ.
Yeah, the main one was Johnny Cochran, but he was on the legal team for OJ.
Right, and then he left.
And that got him famous because that was the most famous trial ever.
Yeah.
And then freaking...
Well, that's where Kardashian came out and says, OJ's my dad.
Who knows?
She's got a little...
But then Kim got super famous when she fucking leaked that sex tape with Ray J with the R&B star.
I mean, hey.
That's what really fucking skyrocketed her.
Hey, I don't care they like black cock.
I don't give a fuck
It doesn't
either.
bother me.
I care that they're fucking degenerates and they're fucking making society worse.
Well, you know what I did like? I saw on an advertisement they came out with this new bra lineup where there's no wires in them.
Okay, and?
It's just a sexy commercial. They're showing all these girls with titties.
So you get a hard on when this commercial comes on.
I usually masturbate. I got nothing else to do.
What's your cleanup routine like?
Cleanup?
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough. I got no answer. I got nothing on that one.
So you don't clean up? You just leave a mess?
I just leave it all around.
Then it gets sticky?
Yeah, I just leave it around the house. So what else is going on in your life today? What else you got?
Just leave it around the house. So I have what is the worst career?
On where?
A quote unquote good career, but what is the worst career to get into?
Well, I think the best career for women is to get into the sex trade.
For men.
Oh,
no, that is that's the worst fucking advice you could give. What is wrong with you? Do not listen to what he just said. That is the worst thing you could do as a woman.
What?
Get into the sex trade. Get like an OnlyFans.
I didn't say sex trade. I said sex career.
That's the same shit.
What kind of shit?
That is the worst fucking advice you could give to a woman.
Well, obviously you've been going out with the wrong kind. That's why you got boredom in your life.
What? That is the worst thing a woman could do for her life.
So you were asking me what's the best...
Is to become like a porn star or stripper. That's a horrible fucking thing. That's a horrible decision.
You know what? It may be a horrible decision, but it sure looks good when you're watching them.
Yeah, but the problem is men want to fuck them, but none of them are taken seriously. They'll never get a good husband. They'll never freaking have a good family. They'll never have a good future.
I take them seriously.
No, you take them seriously on Friday night. By Saturday night, you don't want to know them anymore.
Well, that's only because
that's not taking them seriously.
That's because they only bring
seriously stick your dick in them is what you do.
No, because they bring their girlfriend with, hey, here's my girlfriend.
Don't listen to him. He's fucking a jackass. That's the worst thing a woman could do for her life.
What's that?
Get into a sex career.
You know what? I think a lot of them made a lot of good money.
Who cares? What would you rather? Fucking make some good money. Well, first of all, most of them are going to blow it because they're fucking drug addicts, so they're going to blow it on drugs. Second of all, they're not fucking financial geniuses. They're not going to invest it properly to make it long-term money.
Well, talk to Sacco about the problem.
Now they're not. They lost their opportunity to get a good man that's going to support them, provide a good life, have a good family, have good kids, and have a good, happy, fulfilling life. They lost that opportunity by fucking becoming a whore.
I think I struck a nerve.
Yeah, because you're wrong.
So what's the next question?
So back to what I was originally saying.
You want to date a dude?
For a guy.
Hey, here we go. See, I told you.
What's the freaking one of the worst careers you could get as a guy?
Sex trade. All right, we'll move on.
Stop it. Get some help.
You need help. You need help.
I'd have to think you're being a carpenter.
No, it's worse than that.
Worse than that. A sweeper on the street. That's working for the city. That's good money.
Being a gynecologist.
Oh, that's a good trade.
How for a straight guy?
Well, I'd have to think it ruins your ambition
Exactly.
to get laid.
Exactly. You know what kind of fucking meat patties you see on a daily basis?
You're sitting there with tongs all day with ladies with smelly pussy. It's like, and you're supposed to...
Do you want to go home and get laid?
And you're thonging into there with those scapularies or whatever they're called.
Are you talking about the pussy spreaders?
Yeah, the pussy spreaders. and you're looking for something. And what do you really do when you find what you didn't want to find? You're like, oh my God, you got gonorrhea. Oh my God, you got VD. Oh my God, you got leprosy. Oh my God.
Yo, what the fuck?
That's what you say when you see some of the shit you say.
I mean, and what do you do with the girls that got afros down there? And I have talked to a couple gynecologists in my time, probably one or two, when I worked for Kaiser Permanente. And we were like, I think I was 25, 28, 30, whatever. I was like, that's got to be the best job ever in the world. He's like, you're out of your mind. This is the worst job in the world. He goes, do you know how much smelly pussy I look at? I got to send anybody that's usually 40 and over home to tell them to go wash it before they come back because...
Oh, he won't even do the exam?
Right, won't even do the exam. Tell him to go home, wash that thing, come back, make another appointment, and wash it because I'm not going in there. And
did he really do that?
Yeah, he really told me that. Yeah,
really.
And I was like, and me.
But the reason they're there is because it's smelly. If they could fix the smell by themselves, they wouldn't be there.
And me and my friend, we looked at each other as like, wow, we thought that was the best job ever. And after that conversation with the doctor, we were like, that's got to be a shit. And then we came up with like the next bad job's got to be proctology.
Well, I mean, there's really nothing good about the asshole. Imagine having to stick your finger up dude Big Bubba's ass all day long. Big hairy fucking dingleberries hanging out, dude has hemorrhoids and shit.
I have to admit, you probably have to have a really low self-esteem
to be a
proctologist. I don't care. I mean, I have to admit.
Or you have some kind of weird fetish.
My mom used to like watching Dr. Pole.
That's the vet doctor, right?
And he'd have gloves up to his shoulder, and he still was...
Oh, because he's fucking going arm deep in donkey pussy.
Cow pussy, horse pussy, whatever. And you got to think the same thing about
he
a woman.
needed an arm condom.
He's like, come on, you're a doc. I mean, is there women proctologists?
Yes, there's men and women, all these trades.
So if you're a woman proctologist...
Yeah. I would rather have a woman proctologist, be honest.
Right. Personally, right. Of course, yeah. Until she pulls out the fucking 18-inch long penis she's going to shove in your ass.
Or until she takes the gloves off for extra sensitivity.
It throws the whole hand up there like, I can get it in there.
Fist your ass.
I've seen that on porn. It's like, how the hell do you get
You've
a fist
seen a lot of strange porn. You're into some wild, wacky shit.
How the hell can you get a whole hand up someone's ass?
It is what it is.
It is what it is. We're not talking the small female hand. We're talking the big female hand.
When you go on to like freaking Pornhub or a porn site, what do you type in the search bar?
I don't even go on to that.
What do you type in the search bar?
Where?
On a porn site.
Kinky sex.
What's your go-to? That's your go-to site search?
Honestly, I don't go into any of that crap anymore, but yeah.
When you used to, what was your go-to search term?
I don't know.
Kinky sex?
Yeah, something like that, whatever.
Anal sex?
Yeah, all that kind of crap. And some of the crap
fisting. fisting,
some of the crap that shows up.
produce carts.
Listen, some of the crap that shows up on a thing, and
you can't type that weird shit because you're into weird shit.
It
That's
goes
the
up.
problem.
It's like
You're into some filth. You are a filthy, filthy animal.
You end up with like 45.
You're a filthy little boy.
You end up with 45 pages, and then you look at one and like, all right, type that. And the next thing you're seeing is shit you don't even want to see.
I don't want to see anything. I one time had to fucking see your unfortunate search history in your browser. I'm scarred for life.
Scarred for life.
I lost eyesight in one eye for a week and a half.
Yeah, stocks.
Fucking unreal.
Yeah.
Let's hear shit that I have to fucking see with you.
Yeah, let's hear that bullshit come out now. Fucking, it's the last time I give you my stock tips.
I'm surprised there weren't feds knocking at your door.
Wait. You know what? Speaking of the feds, yes. I did send Obama a death threat. Not a death threat.
You can't do that.
No.
Any president.
I did send him something in the email back, like, I hope someone else does this to you, not me. And I actually, at the time, since I was suicidal at the time.
Did the Secret Service knock on your door?
I expected 4 or 5 cars. And I was sitting there waiting. I was getting high.
You know they investigate all like the actual threats. Like they investigate all.
Well, I did. It wasn't.
Presidents get thousands of threats a day.
Wait. I sent the threat, but I didn't say I would do it. I says, I'm hoping someone does it to you.
Yeah, but they look into all of them.
So I spent the next 48 hours
paranoid as fuck.
Smoking, and opening the blinds, waiting for 3 fucking dark vehicles to pull up to the house.
SUVs to pull up.
Yeah. And I was like, eventually they didn't show up, so I went gambling and lost all my money.
They still might be watching you.
Probably are. Who cares? It's like, I'm not going to do. I think there should be a purge on all government people. I hate to say it because my ex-family member was in the government.
We need a new government.
It's like, hey, these guys every one of them lies and they all cheat. They all steal our money. They do not help us at all.
Taxation is theft.
All they do is take care of themselves. What I think the government should do is like, hey, first thing should happen, no more tax.
Yep, I agree with that.
No more
across the board.
No more gas tax.
No more
tax. No more sales tax.
Income.
No
property
tax on nothing. And you
corporate tax. All of it.
And you watch how many of them go to work for the government.
You mean go to work in a real job?
Well, you know what? The government steals our money, okay? So now you break it down. It's like, hey, any business makes money, okay?
Well, not any, but
any
good business.
Right. So you want to be a good business person and you want to work for the government, well, the government should have a good business to make money, not off of the people who live here, off the business that they're incorporating into the government to make us money, not them.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but it sounds good.
Anytime you make money, we're good.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
These people are they're like fucking leeches in a goddamn lake. You jump in.
No, they're criminals. They are the biggest.
You jump into the goddamn lake and you come out and if you're white, you're covered in leeches and you're black. If you're black, you jump in and you got leeches all over you.
You're still black?
You're still black, yeah, because the leeches are black colored.
Why do you think the government went after the mob so hard?
Because they want money.
No, they don't like freelance competition.
Very true.
They are pretty much the freaking mob on steroids.
Well, you know what?
What does the mob do?
Wait.
They strong-arm people.
They let the Crips,
they murder people.
They let the Crips, the Bloods, MS-13.
They skim money. They tax businesses. The government they're just more organized and they have more power.
Did you hear what your buddy did this week?
Who?
Sam.
Oh, your best buddy.
Sam.
SBF.
Bankman. Freed.
What? Yeah, he flew back to San Francisco in a fucking
private
first class.
jet. Yeah, he's got a deal now.
I thought it was commercial.
He's got a deal.
What's his deal? Netflix? Everybody gets a Netflix deal now. Why does everybody have a Netflix deal?
I can't believe it.
Everybody.
How the hell did you know that?
Are you serious?
He's got a deal going on with Hollywood. I don't know if it's Netflix.
Probably is.
To make a movie about and they're only saying that he only stole $200 million now.
How do they get these deals? I remember back in the days.
And wait. And he made a deal with New York State to accept. They didn't say how many charges, but he's already accepted a plea deal.
Listen, you pay politicians $1 billion, you get some wheels greased. Not saying it's right at all, but I'm just saying that's reality. That's what's happened.
This dude should be in fucking prison getting his ass waxed.
What involves ass waxing?
Fucking a penis in it.
By Bubba?
Every Bubba there.
Every Bubba
It should
there.
be freedom. Freedom! It's like, there shouldn't be... He should be in prison and getting fucked by every goddamn guy in that goddamn jail. And it's like, it's free. $200 million worth. And that's such a lie.
I have no idea what the fuck you're saying.
They're saying now he didn't steal billions. He only stole $200 million, is what they're saying.
What a bunch of shit.
And he's got to deal with the government.
Probably Netflix special.
No, he's got to deal with the Democrats.
Yeah, why do you think? Yeah, because he paid them off.
Paid them all off.
They're all Democrats in my eyes.
How many? It's
there
almost,
is no such thing
it's
as a
almost
Republican
like,
Party.
It's almost
They're
like,
all Democrats.
It's almost like Bill Crosby.
They're all out there to fuck us.
I raped 7 women, gave them Quaaludes, and I'm waiting for my appeal, and I'm staying in my multi-billion-dollar home.
No, they let him out. They convicted him, but they let him out.
Right.
What the fuck is this clown world we're living in?
Same thing is happening with Bankman.
Kind of clown world.
Gave all the money to the Democrats, belongs to the Hollywood Society, and boom.
There's
you know what happens?
different.
Fucking nothing.
There's 2 different levels of justice in this country now.
Go out and smoke a joint on the street, see what happens. You're gonna get arrested and fucking. You know?
No. It's
they
legal
got some
now.
guy.
That's
he just got
now.
a job in. I don't know if it's New York. I think he got a job in Georgetown.
Yeah.
He got arrested.
That's in D.C.
Somebody got him out. A lawyer got him out. He served 25 years for 3 pounds of weed. Can you imagine how shitty the weed was back in '95? God. 25 years to life.
So what's the story here?
He got 25 years for 3 pounds of weed.
And?
This guy ripped off fucking 15, 20 billion.
I think it's fucked up. There's still people in prisons now for weed charges, but now weed is legal. How the fuck are you in prison still for something that's now legal?
Exactly
what
my
the
point.
Fuck?
That's our government.
Well, it's not legal now to have 3 pounds. It's still not legal. Unless you have like a license, a dispensary license or whatever, and you're doing... Unless it's like that. But if you just random person just on the street has 3 pounds on them, that's not legal. There's a limit.
There's a new thing, advertisement that says, don't drive high. We know you're high.
People are driving high. I smell weed fucking everywhere now. Fucking everywhere. On the streets, roads. I smell weed in the gym. I've seen people smoking blunts in their car before going into the gym.
Wait a minute. You smell weed in the gym?
Yes.
I thought in the gym you smell balls and pussy.
That too. But I also smell weed.
What about feet?
I gotta admit, the girls do usually fucking smell fairly pleasant. They are perfumed up.
So they're using Lumi.
Maybe. Rubbing their ass crack with Lumi. I don't know.
I don't have to take a shower after this. I'll just rub some Lumi in
Who
there.
the fuck smokes weed before going into the gym? I'm not against weed. If somebody wants to smoke, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. But that's not what you do to fucking amp yourself up and fucking get energized to work out, to fucking lift hundreds of pounds.
So your girl weighs hundreds of pounds?
That's your girl. I picked her up last night.
That's
the fattest girl you've ever hooked up with?
120, 110.
Oh, you're full of shit.
I swear to God.
You never hooked up with a 130-pounder?
That sounds like a big bluefin to me.
130 pounds is big?
In my book, yeah.
If a girl's 5'8", 130.
That's huge.
Are you fucking high?
I had standards. I had morals.
How? That is fucking in shape.
Really?
5'8", 130.
What's that look like?
In shape.
Uh-huh.
What's the tallest girl you've ever hooked up with?
Oh, that's a good question. We're talking with heels on or heels off?
No, just her natural height.
Natural height is probably the same height as me, 5'7", 5'8". Of course, I've hooked up with girls that were in heels that were...
I'm talking about her real act, because I'm talking height to weight proportion.
You know what? I probably hit on girls that were taller than me, but I was like, I think
never closed the deal.
Never closed the deal. I think they thought you were really
too short.
Yeah, too short. Too short means small penis to them.
No, there's also a biological reason for it.
What's the biological reason?
Women in general look for men that are better than them in every way.
Better what?
Better than them in every way.
So
Superior,
taller
superior.
means better?
It's also because they're looking for security. Physical, emotional,
What, social
financial.
security?
No, physical. Like, they want a dude that could freaking fend off an intruder and could protect them. They're looking for protection. Biologically speaking, that's one of the things women look for. That's just hardwired into them. And there's nothing wrong with it. That's just, but it is what it is.
I have to agree with you because a lot of you people...
What people?
You
Gen
GZ,
Zs, GX, GY, KY jellies.
They ain't got no balls.
I understand that, but...
There are some small people that have a lot of balls.
You're not one of them.
Big kahunas.
What is this, Major League?
Yeah, back to Charlie Sheen again.
No, that was with fucking... Charlie Sheen was in that, but the reference I'm making is with Pedro Serrano. He became a pussy, and then the Japanese baseball player would tell him he didn't have balls.
That's right. It wasn't a Japanese, it was a Spanish dude, I think.
No, it was the Japanese player that said
Whatever.
No, it said that to Serrano, who was a Spanish player. That was Jobu.
You know
Fuck you, Jobu, I do it myself.
What happened to you in life? You never got your ass beat by a little person.
Because I beat their ass. I have noticed in my life, the little people have the biggest fucking mouths. Always.
Oh, here we go with the big mouth shit.
They do. The big guys, they don't talk, they don't run their mouth. If they're pissed at you, they just fucking whack you. The little guys, no whacking does nothing. I've been hit by them. I hardly feel it.
I never run my mouth.
Hardly. Are you fucking high? I wish I'd have you.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
What is wrong with you? That's all you do is run your mouth. You have no ability to stop it.
The dictators.
You have zero ability to fucking stop it.
The dictators. Stop what?
Running your mouth.
I'll tell you what.
What?
Even at my young age,
Yeah?
if we weren't best friends and I didn't like you or I ran into a bar with you, I'd kick your fucking ass.
You ran your mouth to fucking Steve.
I run my mouth to everybody.
Exactly my point.
That goes to show you, I ain't afraid of you motherfuckers. You're lucky.
It's because you have a Napoleon complex.
You're lucky you're not visiting me in prison fucking after I put a hammer in his fucking head.
I wouldn't visit you.
Wow, well, what a good... There it goes.
Well,
what a good friend.
At that point, we weren't friends yet.
I need money on my books.
At that point, we weren't friends yet.
Right.
We only knew each other a couple months at that point or something.
Yeah. Can you believe it? I worked for him for 7 years and he fired me 4 times.
I fired you like fucking 12 or 13 times.
That's possible, true.
But you hired me 14.
Yeah. Oh, I need help now. I can see it now when I'm working with crutches. It's like, come on, Joe, carry those fucking 2x12s fucking 40 feet long.
Carry him up the ladder.
There you go, up the ladder, so I could throw you off the goddamn roof, which happened.
That never happened.
Don't lie. How many times you throw me off the roof?
Liar!
0.
Hit me with a piece of ply with a 4x8 sheet when I'm on the ladder. And what's he do when he knocks me off the ladder and I break my leg?
Wrong.
And what's he say?
Wrong.
Hang on. I gotta nail this sheet down so it doesn't fall off the roof since we got it up there. Look at him. He's sweating. He's sweating right now.
I did have to nail off because it wasn't being.
There it is.
If it fell down, it would have fucking cut your fucking head off.
The truth comes down. He's like,
If
he's
it
up
would
there.
have fell, I saved your fucking life. If that
Saved my life.
If that sheet of plywood fucking fell, it would have cut your fucking head off.
I had a compound fracture, and you're up there like, let me nail this up before I come down and see how bad you're hurt.
So, would you rather me let go of the sheet of plywood, let it fall as it may, and if it cuts your head off, it cuts your head off?
What the hell? I had my bone sticking out of my leg.
It wasn't a fucking compound fracture. Don't even know what that means. Compound is when it breaks out of the skin.
No shit.
It wasn't a compound.
Oh, only because I had a pair of pants on.
No, it never fucking broke your skin.
What a lie. Liar! Liar!
Liar!
It never broke your skin.
You come back. This is the Diktators. The THEDIKTATORS. Ryan and Joe.
Like the damn video, or he's going to punch you in the neck, because that's
right.
the highest he could reach.
Ryan also has his own video on Soup to My Nuts.
It's just Soup to Nuts. SOUPEDTONUTS. All the crap will be in the description for me and for Diktators.
And the nuts are in big letters.
It's all in big letters.
Pistachio nuts, cashew nuts, any nut you want.
Joe Nut.
Well, if you're gay, you can find Ryan on Grinders. His nickname on Grinders, or not his password, but his screen name is Big Balls. So if you go on Grinders and find Big Balls, that's Ryan. There, go dig it in, baby. You guys all have a good time.
Liar!
Thanks for tuning in. Check us out next time. Come back for some more mental illness.
What the hell's Sacco got to do with this shit?
Fuck him.
Fuck yeah. You know what? I'm going to bring his girlfriend, Psycho. I'm going to get a sock that's got red hair on it. So you can see it's a redhead. You all have a good time. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.